Hi, I'm Ryan with Front End Audio, and this is the Affinity from Handcrafted Labs. We are going to take a look at it out of the box. Of course, it's already out of the box because Handcrafted Labs is based out of the Ukraine. So their packaging isn't about aesthetics, it's about functionality and making sure that the products get from point A to point B. In this case, either the Ukraine or some of these, like the Affinity, is shipped from Thailand, and it's about getting from there to the United States safe and sound. When you open the box, what you get is the unit itself and your IEC power cable. The unit is a 2-channel all-tube design. You do have microphone inputs. If you look at the back of the unit, you have all XLR balanced microphone inputs and outputs. You also have a split output that runs parallel to the main output. And you have ground lifts on each channel. And of course, you see your IEC plug where you put in your power cable. On the front of the unit, you have your input gain. This is stepped. And then you have your output trim. This is completely variable. Here you have your instrument DI. You have your phase invert, phantom power. You have your 20 dB pad and your 80 Hertz low cut. You have that mirrored on both channels. And then you have these big, beautiful VU meters with the blue backlit LED and your main power toggle. On the top of the unit, you'll see where they have laser cut out the ventilation for the tubes. They have it with the Handcrafted Labs initials, and I think that that's really cool. And then you have some underlying grate there that just kind of gives some aesthetic pop to it, but you can see the tubes in there being nice and warm. Of course, when it's racked up, that'll be a different story. But with this being tubed, obviously, tube gear lets off heat and ventilates from the top. Hot air, heat rises. So you're going to want to have a blink panel above that. You're going to want to give space so that it ventilates properly. With this unit, the tubes are not about character. The tubes are about accuracy and fidelity. Yes, there is inherent softness and silkiness to tubes, a musicality to tubes. There is an inherent three-dimensionality to tubes. You're going to get that with this. But they are not using tubes for saturation, distortion. They're using tubes for accuracy. So if you're doing voiceover, restoration, jazz, classical, anything where you need honesty and elevation with good headroom, right? That is where this shines. Now, of course, you can use it for really anything. You can use it for piano. It's wonderful as a bass DI. I really love it for bass DI, as well as clean acoustic guitar. A lot of times what I will do is I will actually mic my acoustic, but then I will take the piezo pickup output and run that into the second channel, and then I will blend those two together. And it really creates a very nice balance. You get a little bit more of the attack and a little bit more of the detail from the pickup, but then you get more of the space from the microphone and the preamp. The thing about this, like I said, is accuracy. You get a very even tone. You have a little bit of an elevation in the upper mid-range for a nice detailed presence to it, but it's very, very slight, and that softness, that silkiness that's inherent to tubes really just kind of makes that very pleasant to listen to. So while you do have that slight elevation in that range that gives you a little bit more detail and you have plenty of air, everything about this is a natural yet silky and musical kind of tone. It's a really great preamp. I have used this many, many times and absolutely love this. This is going to be in the realm of other great tube preamps that are very clean. And this is actually reasonably priced for what you're getting. Very reasonably priced. So this is something that if you are looking for a very accurate and very detailed, natural, big, larger-than-life tube-based preamp, this is something that I highly recommend looking into because this is a great value. For more information on the Affinity, all the great products brought to you by Handcrafted Labs, and for all your pro audio needs, please do check us out on the web at frontendaudio.com. Thank you.